Hey guys, how you all doing? The Wrestling Guy back here today. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm joined by Stu again, and he has got some more items from his WWE collection he's going to share with us. So if you guys do enjoy, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And Stu, welcome to another video. Thank you for joining us again today.
Thank you for letting me be here.
I understand you've got some stuff you want to share with us.
Yeah. So obviously last time I was here, I showed you some of my WrestleMania stuff, some of my WrestleMania collections. So I just wanted to go through and show you a few other things that I picked up as well. So to start off with, then I know you're a big fan of the figures. Quite a collection you've got here already. Very impressed. So my collection pales in comparison to yours. So but I did bring along a couple that I wanted to show you. So first of all, back from the Best of WCW series, Rey Mysterio. So this is the Rey Mysterio from the Halloween Havoc match that he had with Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, great match.
Just love the figure, love the detail on it, and the costume is just fantastic. It's a beautiful colour, and just an iconic match as well. So I thought that was just a really nice one to collect. And then along with that one, just one of the other ones I wanted to show you was this one, the Ultimate Warrior. Back when, for the short time that he was with Randy Savage as the Ultimate Maniacs. Just saw this one at a sale, really liked it. Just a lovely looking figure, some great detail on there as well. Love the little glasses with Maniacs on as well. So I just had to get it, but a beautiful one from my collection.
Really cool looking figure.
Some really good ones on there. So, last time I saw you, I was going through some of the programs that I got from WrestleMania as well. And I was just going to show you a few of the ones I picked up from other shows that I've been to as well. To start off with, this was the Fight Forever wrestling promotion, which took place a couple of years ago in Whitchurch in Bristol. So we went to that one, and we met the Godfather, who also was Papa Shango as well. So I've got his autograph up there on the front. And then there was a surprise appearance there from Cody and Brandy. So got their autograph on there as well. Really nice pictures in there as well, really nice collection as well. So always recommend, if you go into a wrestling show, pick up the programs. They've got really nice pictures in there, and if you get the opportunity to get a signature or two on them, you've got something there ready to sign. So this is one from the World Wrestling Allies, the WWA, short period of time that this one was going on. Some big names that appeared at this one as well. You had Bret Hart, Road Dogg, Buff Bagwell as well, so quite a few good names down there on that one. Interesting little show, that one. Then some of the WWF ones, going back a little bit, going back a little bit in time, back to Insurrection, and some good matches that night as well. So get some nice little programs there. WWF No Mercy. So this was back when the WWF tend to be doing shows about twice a year over in the UK, sort of smaller pay-per-views, but some really good shows. I went to quite a few of those. Rebellion was another one as well. Some nice little covers on those.
Some really nice
there was also was another Rebellion as well. That was a good one. That was Triple H and The Rock in the steel cage, which was a really good match. Good. Enjoyed that one. Insurrection again, from a different year. Just all nice covers on these ones. And then we did a couple of WCW shows as well. So they had a WCW Nitro on there. With Kevin Nash on there. Also got an autograph on there from Billy Silverman, one of the referees, on there as well. Was kind enough to pop a little signature on there for me. And WCW back in 2000, the world tour that they did there. And it was London, Newcastle, Manchester, and Birmingham, and we went up to the Birmingham show to see that one. And then also there was a 1PW show that we went up to as well. So I've got that one there as well. Got a few signatures on the front cover of that one as well. Primetime Elix Skipper, P.T. Williams, the Canadian Destroyer. I know you're a big fan of his, like his moves on there as well. So I've got a few on there as well. And then a couple of the official programs that they do as well for the WWE there. So got a few on there as well. Got a signature on the back of that one for the coach, Jonathan Coachman. And I think I've also had Nunzio, who was in it very briefly, the FBI. And where was the one I was looking at just now? Oh, Santino Marella is in there as well. That was a good one. And then got one of Melina. So Melina signed it as well. And then being a bit of a heel character that Melina was, when I wasn't looking, she turned over onto the next page where there was a picture of Candice and drew glasses and a moustache on there. So, yeah. which certainly made us laugh. Yeah, that was a nice little moment. And then in this one as well, managed to pick up a couple of signatures in here. We've got Taz, who was doing commentary at the time. The Miz, current champion. A much younger Miz there on that one. Yeah. I'm sure I had one more in here as well somewhere. Where was it? I had Johnny Nitro somewhere, didn't I? Oh, there he is. Oh, Johnny Nitro. Obviously John Morrison now, but back then Johnny Nitro. And one more on there that I just found on there was Carlito as well.
Cool. Really special signatures. Are they just ones you found at the show that you went to, or
they were
up at various?
No, these ones were. This one was actually one of the WrestleMania shows. Okay. They actually gave us the programs for free, and then we went down to an autograph session, and that was the people that was there. Yeah. So we got those signed then. So that was those. So some of the programs I wanted to show you. Then I've also got some stuff back from TNA as well. When we were over in Orlando for WrestleMania 24, we went over there, met a few people there as well. So we've got on there P.T. Williams again. There's some nice pictures on some of these. This was one I actually picked up in Cardiff, but TNA related. SoCal Val, wonderful person, lovely to speak to. Yeah. We went to an autograph session. It was quiet at her table. We ended up standing and chatting with her for over half an hour. Wow, and we just chatted wrestling. All she wanted to talk about was wrestling. Absolutely amazing experience. So
that you're happy with that.
Wonderful experience. Beautiful lady as well, and fantastic to talk to. So again, I always say about pick up the little cards and things like that as well, because you never know when you're going to meet somebody. Got signatures all over that one, including Angelina Love. I think that's Rhino, Chris Sabin, quite a few on that one as well. So that's cool. Yeah. But always worth picking up, because sometimes if you bump into people, that opportunity is there. So then while we were at the Orlando shows, they were handing out, they were throwing out free T-shirts, only about 5 or 6 out to the audience each night. I was lucky enough to catch one of them, so I got that one, the TNA wrestling T-shirt. And then during the night, Dixie Carter, who at the time was owned the company, came out, and I asked her to sign it for me. So I got a nice little signature on that one as well.
That's really cool.
Nice one, that
Very
one.
Lucky to get that one up.
Yeah. So they were only throwing out a few T-shirts, and I was lucky enough to grab one. And then as soon as Dixie came out, I thought there's the opportunity to get a signature as well. So, and then I know you're gonna like these. So a couple more figures that I got on there as well from TNA. This one, first of all, the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, one of my personal favourites. Fantastic to watch. Love watching Christopher Daniels. Really nice guy as well. Had a nice long chat with him as well. So I got him to sign that one for me. And then this one, AJ Styles, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Got a signature on that one as well.
That's a very special one.
That's a very nice one. That one. So looks very different. Looks very different now, but
got it signed as well.
Got that one signed as well. So really happy with that. as well. So that was some of the TNA stuff on there I wanted to show you as well.
Really cool. Some really nice signatures. Isn't
yeah. And I was going to show you some other signatures and just a few little bits and bobs that I've picked up over the years as well. So, so to start off with, this was my Hulk Hogan watch that I had back when, I'd have been about 10, 11 years old. So it was quite an old one, that one, but I've managed to keep it in good condition. Unfortunately, the yellow stripes have come off on the straps, but managed to keep that one going. Doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. And then not only am I a fan of wrestling, but I'm also a fan of the video games as well. Back quite a few years ago, the old ZX Spectrum, the WrestleMania game for the Spectrum, on a cassette tape. Now I know this is all going to sound very foreign to you, but all on a cassette tape. So, and I've still got the badges that came with it as well. So you had Hulk Hogan on there, and Legion of Doom, my favourite tag team growing up. Loved the Legion of Doom, Hulk and Animal, and the Big Boss Man, who I was a huge fan of as a kid. I loved the Big Boss Man. I think that was because I originally always wanted to be a policeman. So, and that is the cassette tape as well. There's a video game on that. See, you kids nowadays, you don't know all about that. So, so back then as well, when it was the WWF, they also had a few singles out as well. So we have the WWF Slam Jam with Randy Savage, British Bulldog, Undertaker, Bret Hart. Believe it actually got to number 7 in the charts at one point as well. So. So you don't do that. And also the year after they did the WrestleMania single as well. I got that on a cassette tape again as well. So that was that one. Something that I meant to show you when I did the stuff from WrestleMania, which I did forget to bring with me. During the Shane McMahon introduction, they dropped these $1 million bills with Shane McMahon's face on them. They're all floating around the arena. I was lucky enough to grab one out of the air.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I managed to try and keep it in good condition as well. So you've got the WrestleMania logo on the back as well. Really good. During some of the autograph sessions that I went to, you also had the opportunity of meeting some of the stars and having a photo taken with them as well. So I've got a couple of pictures here to show you as well. That one is the Sandman and Maria Kanellis, with me in the middle, looking much younger than I do now, which was a good one. And then I've also got the one with the Big Show and Mark Henry, and me in the middle. And you can see how big they were as well. There, some proper full size guys there as well. So, and then when they get the opportunity, if they ever do a Q&A sessions, or any of the wrestlers are doing a talk in the UK, always worth travelling around to see them as well. Been across the country to see quite a few of those as well, and pick up some signatures along the way as well. So, first of all, Rowdy Roddy Piper. Again, another one that I was a huge fan of as a kid. Cool. That was over in Wales that we saw him. William Regal. That was a really good show. Great speaker. Wonderful to talk to afterwards as well. Had a nice long chat with him as well. A lot of fun. Then we've got ECW's Tommy Dreamer.
So really cool.
Really nice guy. Yeah. Met him over in Yate. He was at a wrestling show there. That was a great one. Then Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Another one that I've always been a fan of. I do like Double J. Had his criticisms over the years, but I really like the guy. Great talker. His was a really good Q&A session that we went to as well. Really enjoyed that one. Then you got good old JR, Jim Ross. And sign that one with the Hall of Fame as well. Then tag team that I know that you're really into at the moment, watching back some of your old stuff, Demolition.
Yeah.
Axe and Smash.
Really cool picture as well.
Yeah.
It's a really nice picture to get signed.
Well, a lot of the times you go to these shows and they have like 5 or 6 different pictures that you can choose from to get signed.
Yeah.
This one I really liked because it had the tag belts in it and because it had Mr. Fuji in it as well. So really liked that one. Then we've also got Victoria, or Tara, as she was known in TNA. She was really nice. I've got a picture of me and her somewhere where she's looking like she's trying to strangle me. She was really, really nice. Then we've got Christian, who I've always been a big fan of as well. Another one of my favourites. Christian. So I'll make that one. And then if you get Christian, you gotta have Edge as well.
Yeah.
Rated R superstar.
It's one of my personal favourites there.
Love that one. Great to see him back.
Yeah, definitely. Won the Rumble.
Yeah. And let's hope he goes on and does well at WrestleMania. There's that one. Oh, that's the Hall of Fame program when Jim Ross was inducted. I got that one signed by Jim Ross when I met him as well.
That's very simple.
That's really nice. I'm going to try and get that framed up along with the picture. Then we also met Bob Backlund, who was really, really friendly, really, really nice, and they did it with this fantastic looking cover as well, so it looks like you're on the cover of one of the magazines, which I really, really liked.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Really great picture.
Yeah.
My friend got a picture with him as well, of him in the crossface chicken wing, which looks hilarious because my friend is like, it looks really, really good. It's really funny. And then these are a couple of my really personal ones. These two are probably some of the best autographs that I own. So first of all, my first ever event that I went to was SummerSlam 1992 at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
And a few years later, had the opportunity to meet Bret the Hitman Hart, who was in the main event with the British Bulldog. Still managed to keep hold of my ticket. I've actually managed to get that signed by Bret the Hitman Hart.
That's really cool.
Which is fantastic. And got a bigger autograph there as well. I want to try and get those framed up together at some point as well.
That's very special.
And I've also still got one of the original leaflets that shows you how to buy the tickets as well. So I want to try and get all that framed up together, along with the magazine with Bret Hart on there as well. Try and get that into one nice big frame. Try and make that look really good. And then lastly, this is the one that really means the most to me. I'm really proud I got this one. Back in 2002, we went to a little show, Tommy Boyd's promotion show, over in London. And while we were there, we heard that they had a couple of special guests coming out. And there was Grandmaster Sexay, Brian Christopher, who I really enjoyed as well in Too Cool. But this one was the one that I really wanted, and that is the late great Eddie Guerrero. And that's the Polaroid with a young, very young looking me and Eddie Guerrero. And that was back at that time where he had that little hiatus between WWE, where he went off for a bit.
Yeah.
And he did this show, and I remember speaking to him and saying to him, what are your plans for the future? Where are you looking at going? And he said, I don't know what's coming up yet. He said, but I'm hoping that things are going to turn around. Obviously, he's had his problems over the year, he had his personal demons. And I said to him, I wish you the best of luck, man. I really hope that things go well for you, and maybe one day we'll see you back on TV. Yeah. And only a few months later, he was back with the WWE. So that one,
it's really special.
Yeah, that one's really, really special to me. And I've still got the ticket for the show for that one as well. So I want to try and get that, and try and get a big picture of Eddie, and get that all framed up as well. So, but that one's probably my most prized possession. that one. Don't want to let that one go.
Yeah,
so,
that's very, very special.
Yeah.
Brilliant story behind it as well.
Yeah, really great bloke. Fantastic to speak to. Really humble, very genuine sounding guy. But a huge honour to meet him because I say he was one of my favourites through WCW.
Great wrestler.
Alright, and then just a couple of photos just to quickly finish off. I've got myself with Christopher Daniels, back when I got that autograph. Myself and Taz. He was really nice as well. I had a good laugh with Taz. And myself and Jonathan Coachman as well. So yeah, so just a sort of sample of some of the other things that I've got in my collection as well.
Yeah, thank you. Some really nice nice things you've got there. Brilliant stories behind it as well, especially behind your autographs. Like that one with Eddie is just fantastic.
It was a special moment, and it's still a special moment to me now. So
and like the Bret Hart one, obviously being your first show. That was a big first show. So
to still have to still have the ticket and still and to be able to get it signed is fantastic. It's again something else something I will treasure.
Yeah, definitely.
Need to get it all framed up.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you very much for bringing that all along, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.